In this next section here, we're going to be talking about multiplying polynomials. And in our warm-up, our directions here are to simplify the expression. Okay, so remember, simplify, I guess, when we have expressions, that's going to mean to distribute and combine like terms. Okay, remember, like terms are going to have the same variables that are raised to the exact same exponents. Okay, so the first one, we have this monomial of 2, okay, and it's being multiplied by this binomial of x plus 4, okay, and so we are going to multiply in this case, so we use the distributive property. So we take the 2 times the x, that gives us 2x, and then we take the 2 times that positive 4, which gives us a positive 8. And there are no like terms to combine, and so 2x plus 8 is going to be our simplified expression. Okay, and number 2, this time we have a negative 3 as our monomial that's being multiplied by our binomial. Okay, we have a positive 2 and then a negative 5x. Okay, so notice that the sign in front is going to be very important there, especially on that second term in the binomial. Okay, and so I'm going to take this negative 3 and multiply it by my positive 2, and that gives me a negative 6. And then I take the negative 3, multiply it by a negative 5x, and that gives me a positive 15x. Okay, now if we want this in standard form of a polynomial, which we probably do, we should probably rearrange the terms so that it's in standard form. Okay, remember our exponent should be in decreasing order all the way down to our constant. So we would write this as the positive 15x first, and then the negative 6 second. Okay, so 15x minus 6 is what we would do here. Okay. Moving on, we now have, again, 7 multiplied by the binomial of a positive 12 and then a positive 3x. Okay, so we'll go ahead and distribute here. So 7 times 12 will give us 84. Okay, and then we have 7 times that positive 3x will give us a positive 21x. And we're just going to go ahead and rearrange these terms so that we are in standard form. Oh, I forgot the 8 there, so 84. Okay. So pretty simple so far. Again, these are things that I think most of us are probably going to know already, but it's always good to look over. Okay, for numbers 4 and 5, these are very different math problems. Okay, in number 4, we have 3x multiplied by negative 4x. So as a gentle reminder here, okay, we're going to multiply kind of these coefficient parts first. So 3 times negative 4 is going to give us a negative 12. And then we're going to multiply that x, the x's together after that. So x times x will give us x squared. Remember, these are just little x's to the first power, and we multiply powers with the same base. We add the exponents, so our final answer here is going to be negative 12x squared. Okay, it's a little bit different in number 5. Okay, this is actually addition here. Okay, remember that the plus and minus signs, okay, they're kind of what are going to separate our terms in mathematics. Okay, so we have now 3x plus a negative 4x is actually going to give us a negative 1x, or we can just write that as negative x. Okay, so again, the distributive property, this skill is what we're going to be using to multiply polynomials. Okay, we'll be using all of this information that we've covered in this prerequisite skills section to be successful in this next topic of discussion.